Wise man never fear threats. The Bodhisatta was formerly born into a prominent merchant family in Benares and raised in luxury like a crown prince during the reign of Brahmadatta in Benares. At the age of 16, he had reached adulthood and was an expert in every craft. Following the passing of his father, he assumed leadership as a powerful merchant and constructed 6 distribution halls, one at each of the 4 city gates, one in the city's center, and one in front of the gate to his mansion. He maintains the commandments and observes the Uposatha while enjoying tremendous prosperity. When Apaksika Buddha awoke after 7 days in the stream of jhanas and saw that it was time for him to go on an alms round, he decided it would be wise for him to visit a great merchant from Benares that morning. At breakfast, a wide variety of tastes and types of food were served to the Bodhisatta. While standing on the red earth, he puts on his underrobe, tightens his belt, and puts on his outer robe. He then departs by air and arrives at the gate of the house just as breakfast is being served for the Bodhisatta. He brushes his teeth with a toothbrush made of betel leaves and washes his mouth with water from Lake Anatatta. The Bodhisatta immediately stood up as he realized where he was and looked at his bodyguard, signaling a need for assistance. "My lord, what shall I do?" The Bodhisatta said, "Bring the bowl of that wonderful monk. This Paksika Buddha has been without food for 7 days. If he does not receive anything today, he will pass away," thought the evil Mara as he stood up, shouting with great enthusiasm, "I'll destroy it and stop the merchant from presenting his gift." He immediately went and reappeared inside with a pit 80 cubic feet deep and filled with bara acacia, all of which ignited and burned like the Avicii hell. Mara himself stood in the hole that he had made. The guard, who had been about to retrieve the bowl, was taken aback when he saw him and stepped back. The Bodhisatta questioned, "My servant, what brings you back again?" "There is a large pit with red-hot coals that are igniting and burning in the center of the house." The servant said, "My lord." The maids arrived one by one, but they were all overcome with fear and fled as quickly as they could. "Mara the tempter must have pushed himself to stop my offering today," the Bodhisatta reasoned. "I've discovered that there must be a way for me to get rid of 100 or even 1,000 Maras. We'll find out today if Mara or I are the stronger and more powerful of the two." He himself dragged the bowl from the house and stood beside the blazing pit while gazing up at the sky. He questioned Mara when he saw him, "Who are you?" "I am Mara," he replied. "Was it you who brought out this pile of blazing coals?" "That's correct, I did." "Why?" "To prevent you from offering alms and to obliterate that Paksika Buddha." "I won't let you stop me from making this offering, and I won't let you destroy the Paksika Buddha either. To find out who is stronger today, you and I will compete." "Venerable Paksika Buddha, even if this action should cause me to fall straight into this pit of red-hot coals, I will not back down. Bhante, beg your willingness to accept the food that I have brought." The Bodhisatta then took hold of the food-containing bowl and strode confidently and resolutely onto the surface of the raging pit. When he did, however, a massive and unparalleled lotus blossom supported the Bodhisatta's feet from the 80 cubic foot deep hole. The majestic being's body was completely covered in gold dust from top to bottom when a cloud of powder ascended from there and descended on his head. He filled the Paksika Buddha's bowl with all the chosen delicacies while standing directly inside the lotus. After accepting the food gift and thanking the Bodhisatta, the Paksika Buddha hurled his bowl into the sky. In front of everyone's eyes, he then rose into the air and returned to the Himalayas while following a path made of clouds that had been magically created. And Mara went back to his home after being defeated and irritated. The Bodhisatta continued to stand in the center of the lotus flower, preaching the Dhamma to everyone and praising the custom of giving alms and following precepts before turning around and returning home, accompanied by a number of people. Giving and other good works characterized his entire life, which culminated in his death and subsequent rebirth into a joyful realm in accordance with his deeds.